स्क्रीन विजिबल है सबको? हाय.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So our today lessons session is for introduction to 30 days of Google Cloud, जो कि 27 of September से Google Cloud चालू हुआ है. इसको बताने के लिए इसमें क्या क्या होगा क्या नहीं, इसके लिए इंट्रोडक्टरी सेशन है. शायद काफ़ी सारे बच्चों ने फॉर्म फिल कर दिया होगा. नहीं किया है तो कोई बात नहीं, आप नेक्स्ट टाइम ट्राई कर रहे हैं ना. अब क्लोज हो चुके हैं रजिस्ट्रेशन इसलिए. ओके, सो देखते हैं आगे. So who am I? Hello everyone, my name is Shashank and I am a Google Cloud Facilitator for GLA University, and this is our event agenda. In first session we will going to cover what is Google Cloud and Google Cloud Career. You can opt as a career in Google Cloud, and in next step we will we will deep down in features, what is the features or what is the fundamentals of Google Cloud. In third session we will performing a one quick lab that you have aware of that quick labs you have to doing in that 30 days of Google Cloud. And in last we will have some Q&A session. So okay, so preparing for cloud careers. As we all know, the cloud is a booming technology these days. Days and IT companies across the globe are shifting their traditional infrastructures to the cloud, so that shift is generation is higher demands for the cloud engineers. Now, with the help of this training, you learn the fundamental concepts of Google Cloud and develop interest in concepts like cloud computing, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Using the resource which will be provided to you, you can learn about GCP services and become eligible for such positions like Google Cloud Engineer. So, cloud computing in higher educations. So, firstly, cloud technology is now mainstream, which enterprise spendings on cloud basis offering growing faster than spending on traditional IT's offering. Secondly, the recent increase in cloud adopts has resulted in a corresponding increasing in the needs of worker skills in cloud technologies. Nearly 80% of worldwide IT developments reports a skills gap in cloud-ready talented, and another 50% report that they are struggling in hiring skilled professionals. University students today are primed to fill the skill gap, and we are here. We are here to help you preparing them. So that's why Google is starting their cloud programming every year in a twice or maybe once. So in the 30 days of Google Cloud program, that you have two tracks basically. In a one track there is for first track that we have in the program is the cloud engineering track. By completing the quest under the cloud engineering track, you will learn to explore and develop deploy solution elements including infrastructures components such as network systems and application services. We have a total of 6 quests under these tracks. Let's take a look on the second track. So for the second track, we have the data science and machine learning track. By completing the quest in this track, you will learn and demonstrate proficiency in key topics related to big data and machine learning to prepare for roles such as data analytics, market analytics, business intelligence professionals, and a data engineering. This track also consists of 6 quests. Now, after completing the track, in each track, you will gain a skill badges. So after completing each quest for either of the tracks, you have a chance of earning Google Cloud skill badges. Skill badges are used to showing that you have actually applied your new learning skills using the challenging labs at the end, where you have to take your new learning skills for a test drive. Or so now, so after completing the track one, you will get a reward. You have one T-shirt plus stickers for completing a one track, yeah, or track one or two. If you are advanced and then you complete at both of the tracks, then you will get one t-shirts, stickers, laptop bag, and one zipper. So let's deep down into what cloud computing is. So first we are talking about the fundamentals of cloud computing. Cloud computing have five fundamental characteristics. First, computing resources are on demand and self-service. Cloud computing customers use an automated interface and get the process power, storage, and network they need without the typical complex configures required when building physical services. Second is broad network access. Resources are accessible over the network for any location, providing allocate resource to customers for a large pool, allowing them to benefit for economics of sales. The resource exists in multiple locations all over the world. You just have to decide the available uh, geographical location you wish to utilize. And third, or fourth, sorry, resources are elastic. If you need more resources, you can get them rapidly, and when you need less, you can scale back. And last five, finally, you pay only for what you use and reserves as you go. If you stop using resource, you simply stop paying. So, are you get the difference between? Are you able? Uh, I think most of you are not knowing what is a Google Firebase is. If you have, if anybody here is who know Google Firebase is, anyone? Okay. So basically, there is a key difference between Google Firebase and Google Cloud. Uh, in a Google Firebase, they provide you a limited storage. If you want to host your website in a Google Firebase, they initially give you a 10 GB of free storage. Okay, so in Google Cloud, you have unlimited storage. In what amount of storage you are using, then you have to pay for that such storage. Okay, so the fifth step is that for. Okay, so now uh, Google believes that in the future, every company, regardless of a size or industry, will differentiate itself from its computerized through technologies. Largely, the technologies will be in the form of software. Great software is uh, considered on big data. Therefore, every company is or will become a data company. Google Cloud provides a wide variety of services, large managing and getting values from data at scales. So this is the another three fundamentals of of cloud computing. The first is LaaS. It stands for Infrastructure as a Service. Second is PaaS. It stands for Platforms as a Service. And third is SaaS. Is Software as a Service. So with the infrastructure as a service, the service provides that underlying architecture for you to run servers, the resource to run and provide, but it's up to you the manage used to manage uh, the operating systems and applications. Now, in platform as a service, take it one step further. Now, the entire environment will be managed for you, the user, and all that is required to you is to manage your applications. The operating system layers will be managed as a part of the services. And third, for software as a service, the infrastructure platform and softwares is managed for you. All that's required to you, you bring your data to the system, and a few commercial examples as SaaS, including SAP and Salesforces. So now this is the cable image of Google Cloud. Google data centers around the world are interconnected by the Google networks, which by some publicly available estimates carrying as much as 40% of the world's internet traffic every day. This is the largest network to its kind on Earth, and it's continuing to growing. It's designed to provide the higher possible throughputs and the largest possible latitudes for applications. The network interconnected with the public internet at more than 90 internet exchange and more than 110 points of presence worldwide. When an internet user sends traffic to a Google resource, Google responds to the users required for a edge network locations that will provide the lowest delay or latency. Google Edge caching network cases containing close to end users to minimize latency. Applications in the Google Cloud can take advantage of their edge network too. So basically, this is a whole uh, Google Cloud buyers that around in a worldwide, and there are some multiple Google data centers, Google Cloud data center that you can see here. So, okay, so Google Cloud products. This is a Google Cloud products and services can be broadly customized as a computer storage, big data, and machine learning. Leveraging compute can individually virtual machines via computer engine running docs containing in a managed platform using Google Kubernetes engine, deploying application in a management platform like App Engine, running event-based serviceless code using cloud functions, or running stateless containers as a managed service like Cloud Run. Uh, so this is basically in a part of a cloud computing in a track one that you have to learn the 30 days of Google Cloud, that how to manage this cloud compute engine, Google Kubernetes engine, app engine, cloud functions, and a cloud run. How these five techniques or technologies are working in a Google Clouds or in any other cloud services that you have to use. So now we are going to take how the Fix labs are running in the 30 days of Google Cloud, and how you use your Google Quick Labs credential that Google's provide to you. Okay, so I think Ayush, hand over to you.
Yeah. So hello everyone. Now I am going to show you how to complete your labs, like how to get your skill badge and how to complete your quest. So here's my screen. Yeah. So yeah. So there are two tracks as told by Shashank earlier. Like first we'll go in the number one skill badge, getting started, create and manage cloud resources. Here's the year. I have completed the whole quest, but I will do it for once again to show the demonstration. Like this is a first, like this is a tour, which is nothing but a simple hands-on experience with the Google Cloud. So we will do the second one, creating a virtual machine. I have opened it already. Like you will have to log in with your account which you have registered, which has a monthly subscription, and then you have to click Start Lab. Wait for a while, use subscription. Some error is there. Refresh the page. Start again. Use subscription. Yeah. So now you have to click Open Google Console in a new tab. Open link in new tab. Yeah. It will require a sign in, which will be provided here. Copy the username. use another account, enter account, next, copy the password, enter password. Now Google Cloud Console will open. Now it will ask for some more. Now complete. Overview, setup you have already done. It only shows you how to log in the Google Cloud Console and all that. Activate your Cloud Shell. Yeah, activate Cloud Shell. This is a Cloud Shell. These are the commands for just authentication, like you are the one who is doing the lab or not. You can read the full documentation. In every lab, there is a documentation link given. If you want to read like how the command works. Yeah. So here's our first step. Create a new instance from the Google Cloud Console. You have to go to VM instances, then click create instance, new instance, and then name the instance like GC lab. Okay. So here, compute engine, VM instances. VM instances is same as virtual machine instances. Click create instance. Everyone is able to follow up. You have to enter the name, which will given region. You have to set to US Central 1. Yeah, it is already set. Zone US Central 1 F, series N1 of the machine. Series N1, machine type, 2V CPU, 2V CPU. Boot disk, new 10 GB balance provision, disk over, image, Debian. Boot disk, change, Debian 10 GB balance provision, disk. Yeah, good to go. Allow HTTP traffic, then click create, then open secure shell. Yeah. You have to wait for a while until there comes a green tick. It shows like, yeah, now it's running. Then you have to go to SSH. SSH is secure shell. Then pop-up window below. Connect. Now you have to install Nginx web server in your package. From here, type the command, press enter, and from here, go like this. Expected output is here. You can check, yeah, get one, get two, get three, yeah, everything is there. Install Nginx. Nginx is installing. You can see the more commands. You can check the status if the Nginx is running or not. Yeah, it is there. Now you have to come to your instance again, and there will be an external IP. You copy this address and paste your external IP here. External IP. Here is your external IP. Copy. Okay. Now you have to check your progress. Either ingress rule or allow. It doesn't. Okay. Here made some mistake, I think. Yeah. We haven't turned on the firewall. Like here it was saying allow HTTP traffic, and I haven't turned it on. So we have to turn on the firewall and save the save option. Yeah. Go back and copy. Yeah. Now it's showing welcome to NGX. This is the page you want to get to complete your checkpoint. I'll check my progress. Assessment complete. So you get like 50 points here. Every lab has a point, has some points like every lab is of 100 points, but the checkpoints are different. Like this lab has two 50 points. Some labs can be like 5, 10, and 25, depends on the which lab it is. Now there's a task 3, create a new instance with gcloud. Okay, gcloud is a shell or GCP. Sometimes it lags due to poor network connection. You have to refresh. Activate cloud shell. Get the command from here, copy, press enter. And the same thing will happen, but with the GCP command. Like you have created the instance graphically. Now it is the time for creating the instance with commands. And the command will be status running. Now we have to come back here and check my progress. Yeah. Assessment complete, lab is completed. You get 100 out of 100 points. You can press end lab. Submit. Hold on if you need it. Yeah. You can provide rating if you want. Submit. Thanks for doing the task. Go back here and you will get a tick here. This means that you have completed this lab and you don't need to do this lab because there is a or. See for the or in all the branches. So Prashant, you can now continue. I have shown them how to do a lab.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Ayush. As one more thing I want to add in that quick labs, that you have only 5 uh, limits to doing a one lab. Okay, so you have a 5 limits in to doing a one lab for completely. So now we are open for our Q&A session. If anyone has doubt, then you can ask us. So I think Rahul Singh, raise your hand, please. Please ask me a question. Okay. Rahul, you can unmute yourself and ask a question if you have any doubt. Okay, so Kushagra, you can ask a question.
Sir, I'm a newbie to cloud. I don't know much about it. So, will I learn about cloud or I have to learn it first?
Are you taking a part in the 30 days of Google Cloud?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in the 30 days of Google Cloud, the Google will teach you how to deploy your application or how to build a website or how to run a server in a Google Cloud platform. Uh, so you complete that lab, then you will automatically learn how to do the stuff on a Google Cloud, how to deploy a website or how to create an engine, how to upload a file on a server. That's
Will
it.
I learn the basics?
No, no. This labs or this track that we the Google is providing to you is a basics. The basic step that first step to how to create Google Cloud server, how to deploy files. So this is a basic steps. You don't need to learn externally.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Miraj, yes. Hey Miraj. Okay, so Miraj is asking where we have to start to learn a cloud. So the same question for you. Are you applying for the 30 days of Google Cloud? Just type yes or no. He left the meeting. Is anybody else? Rahul Singh, I think you unmute yourself once. Okay, next session is online or offline. We will working on that. If everything is going fine, then we will take an offline session from next session onwards. Uh, Shreyan Srivastav. Okay, so you asked me confirmation mail are not coming to you. I double check your name in the Excel sheet that Google providing me that your name is not there. Okay, so I think you are not successfully complete your registration for 30 days of Google Cloud. So I am really very sorry. You are not able to take participate in 30 days of Google Cloud. Is any other question related to the program or cloud services? We, okay, so Aman Pandey, you have 0 credits in your profile. So double check in your Quick Labs profile that instead of any credit, you have monthly subscription added to you. Okay, so let's please double check this once. Or the second question you asked me that you don't understand the ISR process, so don't worry. There is whole documentary in the Quick Labs. Follow the instruction that Quick Labs is provided to you in the particular lab, then you will be complete your labs. If you have any doubt that still you are not able to complete your lab, then you have to Google it, YouTube it. You go to YouTube and see how the labs are doing. Okay, okay. We will take this in our mind. Okay, so offline session we are is good. I personally know offline session are very good. Yes, first I am open to help you in any times, anywhere. You can contact me. I'm good to help you. Okay, so any WhatsApp group, yeah, Rahul, we have two groups for first year and second year. Just tell me in which year you are, then I will be sending you a link. First year, okay. So anybody in a first year that who know Rahul, please send them a first year link. Just wait a minute, I'll drop the link. Rahul, this is the link for the first year WhatsApp group. Confirmation link. Which confirmation link for 30 days of Google Cloud or the mail I sent yesterday to you? It's a second year. Okay, okay. I'm really very sorry. Please. Okay, so follow the second link. The first link is for second year WhatsApp group. Please don't join this group. If someone is joining the group, please leave as soon as possible. Aman, uh, you have to double check that is there in a board letter they have written that monthly subscription is provided to you from starting date or ending date. This monthly subscription is for 1 month. Then you have to double check it. Yeah, Miraj. Okay, so guys, is any other doubt related anything or GDSC or cloud platform or cloud? Okay, so if anyone have doubt regarding the 30 days of program, or if someone is not getting their confirmation mail, then you have to contact me by personally. I will drop down mail. Okay, so if you have any doubt regarding cloud program, 30 days of cloud program, then you have to contact me by the following mail account, or you have to ask me any doubt in a Discord server. Okay, so regarding any issue you have faced in quick lab credentials or you are unable to doing your labs. You are not able to join what, Rahul? I'm not understanding. You are not able to join what? Okay, okay. Is any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for joining the session. And me and my team and our lead are very thankful to you to joining the session. And we are here to help you in anything. If you have personal counseling, we provide a personal counseling. How to achieve your goals in the future, how to doing anything that's CP or development, anything that you have to contact us. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for joining. Then you can leave now if you want.